Hello and good evening. We have got a brand new launch, a one-day special from Studio Light, and we are talking making envelopes, lovely sort of gift envelopes, if you will. We've got two options of the one-day special, but before we go into that, hello Lou.
Hello.
Lovely
I'm back
to see you again.
I'm back again, everybody. I'm like a bad penny.
No, we want to keep you here.
Oh,
we'll get you a nice mattress and everything.
Oh, memory foam.
Memory foam, yeah. I've got pillows that are memory foam.
I'm
very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Couldn't be without mine, I'm telling you.
Anyway, let's talk about these options then. So we've got two options, the scalloped edge and then we've got the sort of geometric edge. Can you just talk us a bit about the dies, how versatile they are?
Well, I'm very much sort of, I like to play with them and find out how many different things I can do. And these are so versatile because once I started to play with them, I started to realise journaling, die cutting, for scrapbooking, for cards, it's just endless. But then you can create sort of, not sculptural pieces, but like booklets with the envelopes. It's endless, but I just keep thinking, don't use them just as you see. Just chop some little bits off and recreate what the use is for.
Absolutely.
Brilliant, so versatile, seriously.
Nice. Lovely, and you've done some little samples here, so you can see that scalloped edge there, lovely, and then there's this green one down here, you can see that fabulous scalloped edge, and then does this one have? Yes, it does. We've also got that lovely scalloped sort of nesting set of dies as well.
Yeah, and inside that there's, I mean, I've not stuck that down too well, but inside the green one is the set of papers that go with it, but you've got one at the side that shows it. But yeah,
this one?
Next one, in the big green one, there's actually...
In the big green one? You want me to take this out?
Yeah, there's some papers in it, and it's just you can make them... I need to re-glue them because they have trouble.
Oh, no, don't worry. Oh, I see. There you go.
You can make them, you know, a really nice gift idea. If you don't want to do a Christmas card, or you do, one of my things is a picture with a little piece on the back that stands up as a card.
Yes.
And this makes a perfect gift for it. So I just think, you know, I know people think I don't do Christmas, but I do gifts rather than that. And I think that's a perfect way.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So you've got lots of dies in this collection, and I know, Lou, you're going to show us how this all gets put together, which is marvellous. Now, you've got 19 dies in the scalloped edge collection. Again, I've only just seen that saving, £18 off.
It is really good, and look at the amount of layering dies you get in them.
Absolutely.
There's so many.
So it's £34.98, 786143. Then under the same item number, we have got the geometric collection. So you've got 20 dies in this set. Again, another £18 saving, and we can see that sort of geometric edge, especially on the ones that you've cut, but we'll just take a look. So we've also got the reinforcers, have we?
Yeah, there's different ones. There's one for the top to make it, and one for the button. And the thing about these, I love these because you can really, really make them substantial. Die cut them a couple of times, and they're really substantial. And they've even got the little, this is crazy, little dividers for the envelope one that keeps it really strong. I wouldn't think of putting them inside, but they're actually inside, but I will show you all that. It's a little bit tricky at the moment to see them, but you're just like, wow, really?
Yeah.
All this detail?
Lovely. And then we're seeing some of the examples that you've done for us. So I guess you can make little tags and all sorts.
Oh, they're brilliant, yeah. And they're almost great for your calendar stuff as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know, or prompts, or just like what to get. I just think they're really, really useful as a different style of gift tag. I just think they're different, lovely.
Yeah, so that was a lovely little triptych there.
Yeah.
And then we've also got, here we go, so you can see that edge there. It's a nice stitch detail you've popped on that.
Yeah, and some of the ladies have done this. I think we've got Karen and some other ladies. That one in there, I just used a piece of paper, but inside again is the triangular version. And I just done them in different colours to just show you how you don't need the envelope, you could just use the piece as it is.
Absolutely. Gorgeous. So again, £18 saving, 786143 is your item number. So we'll see the one-day special in a bit more action shortly, but we've got some more new todays. Oh yeah, just need to tell you it's all going to be dispatched from the 9th of August because it's coming from Holland. Yes. Yes, good. Okay, these are beautiful paper pads.
Right, well, we brought some out similar a few months ago, and we've changed it slightly to incorporate this. It's like it's everything you want in a paper.
Isn't it?
Yeah, uncoated, colours are brilliant, you've got every style of sort of thing you want to do, but look at that.
I know.
Look at that.
I love the gradient. So this is your multicolours. I'll just flick it this way because it's a little bit easier. I love these shades. Oh, I like that. I love that it goes into those sort of circular motions.
Some of these you think you wouldn't necessarily put the colours together, so you might not feel brave enough to do it. And then you might not like all the what we call the gradation, which is the little grainy bits in it. This is all done for you.
It's really good. Look at that. So, by the way, you're getting all 4 of your paper pads here. So that's your first one. So it's in total 144 sheets. This one is your bright gradients. Lovely.
I love those.
Yeah.
Absolutely love those and you get a couple of them, and the back is just as interesting as the front because they're double-sided. So one side you might have greens, the other side you might have oranges.
Yeah.
Perfect. Love them, love them, love them.
Excellent.
We sold out of them last time.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's your brights. Then we've got the white fade.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
So I see.
This is like a classy watercolour.
Yeah, that is really nice. Classy watercolour, I like that description.
You know, when you just get a little fade out, but that is just how you want it. And it's so difficult to try and achieve these gradients on your own.
So it's done for you, which is excellent.
It's perfect. If you want to moodle on them, you just stick your stamp on and away you go. You can draw on them, yeah.
Excellent. And then last but not least, we've got our pastel gradients.
Right, these are very, very, very vintage.
Let's have a little flick through.
Sometimes you need, they don't look much like that, but you put them next to black and you really do get the vibrancy of them. Because
sometimes our cameras bleach it out a little bit, but there's definitely colour here. Yeah. Just nice, soft and subtle.
They are very, very pretty. And I don't mean that like, oh, that's pretty. I mean they are really sincerely vintage.
Yeah.
Especially with script on that, it'd be like a, you know, a love letter or something in a journal page.
Gorgeous, right, so you're getting all 4 of those, an £8 saving. It's £22.96, 746,237. Now the maths, 16 pence per paper. Then we go on to mixed paper pads. So this is a pick and mix, so you're choosing any 2. Right, let's have a quick flick through here.
You get vellums, you get papers, you get ephemera that you can cut out, and they're all on a theme. So the back shows you everything you've got again. I like the fact that because it's Dutch and language is, you know, it's difficult sometimes, they do put great pictures on, but that's the sort of feel that you get. And you've got everything you could do for your scrapbooking, journaling.
I love this animal feel.
Cards.
Yeah.
Great for male and female, but they're a little bit different because everyone loves their animals, don't they?
Yes,
I like that one at the bottom where your thumb is with the zebra on. That's so cool.
It is, isn't it? And there's space for sentiment there.
Exactly, exactly. Nice colours.
And then you get some pieces that you could cut out.
Yeah. And I've spent hours cutting out these little bits, and that was so relaxing.
Oh yeah, it's nice to do. There's your vellum.
Yep.
There you go.
And that interacts with everything we've got on the show, not just one pad, so it doesn't matter.
Excellent. Next one then. So that was the animal assortment. What's this one? Home Sweet Home, we reckon.
Yeah,
there you go. Oh, there's some floor tiles. Oh, well, no, what is it, parquet flooring?
Yeah, parquet. We've got some like grey wooden flooring, some vintage tiles, some cork. I just love it. The colour scheme in this is slightly different because it's got beige, it's got neutral tones.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
And I really love the idea of having neutral because then you can really put any colour with it.
Absolutely. Have we got vellum at the... Yeah, so they've all got vellum, have they?
Yeah, they've all got vellum. You can die cut them out as well if you want, out of what we've got in the one-day special.
Good stuff. Next one. So you're picking any 2. Here's your mixed media. Oh, I like the lavenders here.
This is one at Popular ones because everyone loves these. There's
Lavender Love Story.
That's a beautiful sort of vintagey feel to this.
And just very pretty.
A little piece of fabric with some lavender in it.
Oh yeah.
You know, and a little purple bow.
Yeah.
What a nice thing to put. You could do draw liners, couldn't you? You know, it'd be nice.
Draw liners? Oh, of course, I know what you're saying.
Like make a little draw liner with them.
I love draw liners.
Absolutely.
For my knicker draw.
Your knicker drawer. Right, I'm going to ask you a question, right? Everyone at home, is your knicker drawer your first drawer at the top?
It is actually, yes.
Yeah.
Why is this? Is this a thing?
I've asked people, but very strange, very, very strange. But your knicker drawer is normally at the top.
I've got knicker drawer. I love that we're talking about this. And then goes into my socks.
Socks underneath, and then I've got PJs.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Told you. Go and check your knicker
Could you
drawers.
please email in? Let's have a...
Knicker and doodads, bust and holsters, socks, and then, right, I'm going to ask everyone in the studio. But it might be different from different people, you see, because they might not have knickers.
And then going back to the paper bags. So this is...
Pants at the top. Do you have a... See? He has his pants at the top.
Oh, this is Lewis. There you go.
Lewis has his pants at the top. Do you have your pants at the top? See?
Josie.
Pants at the top. I love these flamingos. I just love these because we have a designer called Karen Joan.
Yeah.
And she does the misses. And it's that really clean, beautiful... the lovely Julia does it for us.
Oh, yeah.
And she does the people and everything. And I think it's a really chic, funky style.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, this one I would pop into my pick and mix for me.
I like that.
Yep.
I wouldn't have liked that unless I'd gone through it. And it's going through it that's really made me say, oh, I love it.
This one is also, if I was choosing any two, this one.
It's gorgeous, that,
because it takes me down to the seaside. And I'm a crab, as in I'm a Cancerian. And then look at all this seaside themed. Oh, this is lovely.
I looked at the bleached wood's brilliant as well.
See if I can find it. Oh, look at that one.
Aren't these I love that. Do you know, that one is so cool.
Oh, I don't know if we've got... Let me see if I can find it.
Is that the first one in front?
Was it? Yes.
Yeah,
Hang on.
it's a brilliant one.
That is cool.
Isn't that lovely? I wouldn't want to use it, but I would. I'd use it.
I know what you mean.
Oh, look at these.
Home decor in the not the kitchen, in the bathroom. You know, a lot of people like to have nautical styles.
You know what? I haven't got them at home, but if I was thinking, if you got a row of, I might try and get some for you, lolly sticks.
Yeah.
Stuck them together, whitewash them, and then put these on.
Yeah.
They're like driftwood.
That's a good idea.
Lolly sticks. We're all having lollies at the moment.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, do
We'll
you
bring
know
some
what?
in
I'm going to tell you a story. You know what my mother-in-law did to my other half?
What?
She used to say that when the ice cream man comes round and he's blowing his horn, they've sold out. Oh, I think that's terrible.
Oh, Hannah's just said in my ear that her mum used to do that as well. Whereas my granddad, no wonder I was a bit porky when I was a kid.
Behave.
No, listen, do you know what he used to do? Because Mum and Dad were at work and he picked me up from school, he'd take out a dish.
The dish. Oh, send you a dish. Oh, yeah.
And I'd get like twice the amount. It was really good.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a dish as well. But yeah.
Love it. Right then, so you're going for any two of your choice. I know which ones I want. 999 160 777 is your item number. And then the last of our lovely new todays, we've got some more of these dies. All right, for some tags, you are getting all three. And we've got a nice little sample here at the top. I love them. They're fabulous. Oh, right, busy already. Already 15% of the stock
I'm not
gone.
surprised. I've done some 3 little tags there that just show you that they go anywhere, but the gift tags as well, and they're really pretty because they go with the other ones, the one day special.
They do.
And the different ideas.
I agree. There you go. And like you said, you've done some little ones for us. Aren't they sweet? So dinky.
They are, really lovely.
You can put a bit of twine around this, so, you know, because they've got the holes at the top.
And they do fit in with all the others.
I was going to say.
Yeah, they fit in with all the others.
There you go. Oh, that's like your perforated ticket. I like that.
I like that.
So this set, flying out the door, you've got an £8 saving. It's £21.97, 572491. Here's the website so that we can see everything else that is on the show. Yeah, you've got loads of papers, all your dies. You can shop by brand, Studio Light. We've also got the alphabet dies. Now the box templates, they are so cool. So do have a little look at those. Good, also on the show, we've got Lou's lovely dies, Mindful Moodling. Oh, and I love those papers, I have to say. They are gorgeous.
Well, I thought there was, because it's a die heavy, without being rude, it's got no focal point. For you to put your focal point in. We added those on. Just so you could see what it looks like when you add your own stuff to the envelopes.
That's nice. All right then, if you want to send any pictures of any of your collection so far
Not
from
your knicker
Studio
drawer.
Light.
Not your knicker drawer though.
not your knicker drawer, that's
No.
all right. Send them to studio@thecraftstore.com. Play, Lou, play.
Right, I'm on it now. I'm going to be die cutting. Ha. So what I wanted to show you is it's really really clear how to use these, and because it's from Holland, obviously they need to make sure that you can understand it. And when you see on here, you can see how many you need to die cut out. So you need to die cut 2 of these. So I'll just show you what it means.
Okay.
Now what I have found that I like to do is I have a die cut, one in a card. There's 2 I've done. I've done a green one and a purple. And I'm using, I'll be honest with you, I'm using cardstock that I wouldn't necessarily use. And it's just because I think, well, what am I going to put with this? What colours? And then that's when you start using all your stuff. So you start looking at your papers and you think, oh, that'll go, ooh. And then it really gives you a really good idea. So I have a strong back and then a softer side to it. And the reason that is because it's easier to open.
Right.
If you want it substantial, I would do 2 card ones. So let's go back to this. So it just shows you here that you need 2 of the actual dies itself, which is the main body of it. So you need 2 of them.
Yep.
The big ones. Then you only need 1 of the envelope tag top. And I just, because I don't like having any waste, I like to put these on and then save them for the rest. So you put that through your machine. Now I'm using a pearly paper simply because it's easier to die cut because I can put it with any colour. So what machine you use is up to you, and I'm hoping it'll work. But yeah, I'm just using my electric one, so I've got some other bits here that I've already cut out just to show you how you can use the colours work that we've got from, you know, some of the other packages we have, like
absolutely.
the 12 by 12s and things. So, very easy to do. Very easy to do. So, as I'm die cutting, I've got the whole page done then. Oh, I've missed it. Oh no, I haven't. It's perfect. So, I've got the pearl. It's got a beautiful edge to it. We're really lucky in the fact that the attention to detail, I have to say, is second to none, because there's a lot of dies in this pack, but they're not just the pack of dies. You've got edges on them. You've got really nice crease marks. Those are the ones that really show a good die, because when you've got a crease, sometimes it goes right through the paper.
Right.
And, you know, there are times when that'll happen, but this is fewer and fewer for me.
Good.
It's just, I don't know why, but it really does really make it really easy. So here's the card. Now, I found that this is quite difficult. You do need, now where is it? I put it in here, but you can use anything. You just need to really, I'll show you on this, really when you die cut, really crease this.
Yeah.
And there's 2 ways of doing this, so I'll show you on this one. This is the pearly paper, and you'll see, look, no cracking.
That's really good because it's thin paper.
It is thin, and it is a pearly one, but you can't see it. But normally that would have cracked right through. So, and it's so easy to fold. Just follow the fold. Don't force it. If you start forcing the fold, it goes wibbly wobbly. So just let it do it. But I would suggest everybody, I tend to do it this way. You'll find that whenever I tell you anything about die cutting fold, I always fold both ways because they lay flat then. So you do that one and that one. Now you can do the fold of this inside or outside. And by that I mean you can have this, do it that way, folded on the outside like that, or you can join the 2 together and have them in the middle. So what does that mean? That means that way everything is enclosed. Everything is enclosed so that you don't have any edges. Now to do that, I would say double-sided tape and glue. It's entirely up to you.
Yep.
But that's the other way. I'll just pull out this little bit to show you, or you can have it like that.
Right.
It's entirely up to you, but you will see it. So I'm going to just leave. I quite like this. I'm going to leave that. Now, that's the back, because I want this as the back. You'll notice on those very expensive very expensive envelopes, that the back's always sturdier than the front. So, and I really begrudge buying that because they are so expensive. So here we've got the envelope and we've got the little die cut little edge, and you can stitch. It is through, you can stitch through. So if you wanted to make something else and do your stitching through, that's even good. Totally up to you. Now I'm going to adhere this to the back. It is so simple. You just put your glue on. If you're going to send this in the post, my advice is make sure that you've got double-sided, and because if it's containing something, the last thing you want is for it to pop out. So all I'm going to do, put a tiny bit of glue on this as well. Not a lot. You don't need a lot. Well, this glue from Pentart is amazing. It's they let me try it, and I was like, yeah, you're not getting that back. It's really good. So just line it up there, put that down there, line it up. Give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. I tell you why, because it's going over, and just stick it on one side, leave it like that for now. So we've got that. And then the next thing you can do is, it's entirely up to you. I've got a big pad of these. You see, once you pop, you can't stop. So I have got a purple and a green, and I've got all sorts of colours. And I just like these because they're great for patterns as well. I build up my own little pages with them. So in here you can see I've got some that I cut before. So you could make it all one colour, make it several colours, and then I'll just get these out to show you. Pattern paper looks wonderful.
Yeah,
so,
patterned, yeah.
Yeah, don't think that you just have to use one, use it all. So I'm going to use a green one just to throw it up a little bit. Now, what I would do before I did this is, if you're going to decorate it, do it now, because it's harder to, I find it was harder to decorate when it was all made up. So all I'm going to do is, I'm not doing anything too fancy. I'm just going to see if I can put a little bit of this on. Now, bear in mind that this is a shiny surface, so it may sort of like slip. So be mindful of that when you're doing it. I'm just going to put a little bit on there.
Is this one of your stamps?
Yeah, this is, yeah. I thought, well, because it's on show.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm just going to do an edge. And you can colour it in if you want. I'm just going to make something of it. There we go. And then I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on it. Now leave it to dry, but it's a great little bit that you can add your own bits to. You don't have to do this. So I've got this. I'm going to put the glue on the inside so that the envelope doesn't go wrap round. I want the gubbins to be on the inside. So, and again, I'm just going to put glue on this side and down there. She says, is that right? Is it? Or is it that way? Oh, this is the bit. Done it wrong with us. Right. Do it again with us.
That's all right, it's all fixable.
I did it on the inside. I know I was looking at it thinking, that looks a bit strange, that. Why is it like that? And that's what you've got to think about. So if I'm getting it wrong, you're getting it wrong. Sometimes but it's not wrong, it's just that I stamped it on the other side. Make sure that you're doing it the way you want it. So fold that back, because you have got basically to have one side L there and another L to meet it. So you've got both of those to stick together like that. Now friction is your best thing for this, and that means like when you're actually warming up the glue, it sticks it better. So that's why I do run my fingers up and down these seams. So I would get a little bit like a paper clip or something, and I'm going to get something to just a little bit of friction on there. And again, if this is going through the post, then you would need to sort of stick your own, think, well, it's going to need to be a bit stronger than that, and I'll stick this with a double-sided or whatever. So a bit more glue.
Okay.
So you basically got the idea.
Yeah, nice.
And then what you do is you just stick these on. Now, when I've done this, you can just stick that and add paper, twine around it. But I found that if you've done like the ladies have done, what they've done is they've got paper, done it like this, then a brad, and then the brad allows it to wrap round, and you get some great finishes with the brad then. It really does make it sort of, what's the word, strong and sort of
durable.
Durable. So what I'm going to do is you can stick it on like that, but it's also nice to just stick it on the side so it looks a bit different at the bottom. Anyway, just think, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to put it here, but I did try on one of my little samples, just putting it on the side, and it looked really cool, just different ways. And of course you can use all these for your other stuff. So all your other stuff. Now, what you can do before you finish is get, she says, I've got tons of stuff and I've not got out the right stuff. It's in here somewhere. It's a box of pens with us. Here we are.
You got them?
Here. So get your pens out. This isn't what you've got to do, it's just an idea. And you can even do your own little doodles on your envelopes with your name in, little notes, and then so what Studio Light are doing now very much, and I really like this idea, is they're leaving a lot of the decoration for you to do, because they're realising that you want to be part of your work, and if you're drawing on it or doodling on it, it makes it very, very personal. And they're realising now that this is what we want to do. We want to make it personal. We want to sort of be more instrumental in making it. And even with just this, if you want to just put little dots round, you've got as much or as little as you want. And that's basically your beautiful little envelope. It's got a strong back. You could do that, and then what you can do is just, well, put some more glue on it. And then later on, I'll show you how to do these with it if you want.
Sounds good. I'll go for a recap then, Lou.
Please do, yeah.
And Elaine and Julie can confirm their knicker drawer is at the top.
Told ya, knicker drawer's at the top.
I love that. Right then, one day special time. You have got two different options. So you've got your scalloped edge option. You can see it on the finished samples, really. You've got that scalloped edge. You've got loads of dies in here. Did we say 27? Just looking. Oh, sorry, I don't know where I got 27 from. 19 dies in this collection. And you can see there's the scalloping there and the scalloping there. That's what makes it the scalloped collection. And then when we look at the little envelopes, you can really see that. It's really sweet, isn't it? Just thinking about what gifts you're going to pop in there. Or it's a card holder. If you make like I don't think it's totally DL size, but you get the idea, a long length card. That would be really nice, because then it's a gift, not just a card. And then again, you've got, oh, there we go. Oh, sorry, Hannah. We've got the scalloped edge there. That's nice, giving it a little bit of an edge with some ink, just so it pops. And then I love this. That's like a gift card holder in itself, isn't it? That is your first option. And you can see the little scalloped edge there as well. Or you could actually put some thread through there. That's big enough. This is currently the option that's in the lead, our scallops. However, we do have the geometric. That's not far behind, I have to say. And we're just coming over to it. Can you see it's got that sort of geometric edge? You've got the reinforcers as well, and loads of other dies. And you can see that sort of diamondy shape that goes in that frame. Lovely. And then I've got look at that. It's almost like a little gift card holder. It's almost like a wallet, paper wallet for all your cards and stuff. Don't ask me how many credit cards I've got. And then we've got another example, I should say, of, again, you've got that geometric shape. I love the stitch little doodling on there. Amazing. So was there one inside? Okay. Lovely. And then the next one. Let's see. I haven't seen what's inside this. Ooh. Oh, that's lovely. There's a gorgeous scene in this one. Isn't that nice?
That, isn't it? I really like that.
Yeah. It's
like a little surprise.
It is.
Cool.
Oh, lovely stuff. All right, each option is £34.98. Now, we've seen how easy they are to put together, and you've got an £18 saving. 786143 is your item number. Next then, these paper pads. You are getting all 4 of these. 144 sheets in total. Works out at 16 pence per paper, and it's 170 GSM. Acid and lignin free, by the way. Very quick flick through. Look at those lovely gradients. So pretty, aren't they? I love the circles at the bottom. There we are. They're colours, as Lou said, that you might not think about popping together. Lovely. That one is, not that it matters because you're getting them all, multicolours. Then we've got the brights. Lovely, vivid colours. Oh, and then we go quite deep as well. Ooh, look at that flash of green. Very nice. And the next one, white fade. That sounds like it could be a perfume or something. Yeah. White fade. There you are. You can see lilacs and blues. And then, last but not least, we've got the pastel gradients. Now, these aren't showing up as well on camera, but just trust us, there is a subtle tone there in the different colours. As Lou said, pop it against black and you'll go, oh yeah, it's there, it's there. It's like when we watch inking, gentle inking around a, I don't know, around a mask, and you think there's no colour going on, and then you take off the mask and you go, oh, yep, it's there. Okay, you're getting all 4 for £22.96, £8 saving, 746237. Now, with these paper pads, you're choosing any 2. I'm going to ask Ross, Hannah and Lewis which 2 they would pick. So this one, what's the, this is the peonies, pretty peonies. That's your first one, bear that in mind. Next one, this is the seaside one, under the sea. Next, the one with the flamingos in. Aloha, that's what it's called if you're looking on the web. And then the next one, this is your lavender one. Lavender Love Story. This one is the homely one. Home Sweet Home. And then last one, that's the one that's got the animals in. Okay, so Ross is saying the animal choice and the Home Sweet Home. Lewis is saying same 2. Hannah? Lavender Love Story and the animals. There we are. I love knowing which is... What would you do, Lou? Is that too hard?
No. Well, I'd have them all. Flamingo and the flamingo one and the seaside one.
Oh, same as me.
Yeah, I just love the colours.
Yeah, love that. Excellent. If you went for all 6, that would be £29.97 if you wanted them all. Lovely stuff. All right, £9.99 for any 2, 160 777. And then we've got our die set tags. These have been super busy. We are a quarter of the stock gone. Are these the ones you're going to have a play with next?
Yeah, I'm going to do some now with those, yeah.
Great stuff. I like this as the ticket. Whenever I see tickets with a perforation, I just can't help it. I always think about going up Brighton Pier and playing on any of the machines.
I remember bus tickets like that.
Yeah.
And you always used to say, don't perforate it. The first thing you wanted to do was rip it off.
Yeah, because it's like, you're itching
to do
it.
It's like wet paint in it, don't touch. Of course I'm going to touch it.
Yeah.
You should, don't tell me it's wet.
Love that. £21.97 with an £8 saving. 572491 is the item number. All you need to do then is give us a call, 01733 60 2000, or go to thecraftstore.com. Over to you, Lou.
Okie doke. I'm going to do, there's like the full set here, but I just wanted to show you this is so cute. And I did it in 2 colours that are quite, I thought, nautical. And they'd go with the theme of, you know, the shells and things.
Yeah.
So I just used a craft card, but I want to show you something, how they fit. When you get your dies, they fit these perfectly because you'll get your front die. Now, I'll just show you how it is easy to set them up, but this is how I perhaps would set them up. So you get your front, which is this one, and then I'd use that for a different colour and I'd get that colour. And then what I'd do with these is do these two in a tonal colour. So what I might do is use the other page and do the others on that page, so that you've got, it all works together. Because they're great, they do fit on here, but you do need 2 sheets. An A4, the whole lot fits on it, but these are perfect. Just to show you what we did, if you've got these before, these are the ones before. So they absolutely just all go together. So if you're thinking, will it go? Oh yeah, absolutely. So what I did, nautical theme, and as I'm doing a die cut, I always think it's important that I fill the page up. Leonie does the same, I think.
No waste.
No, yeah, I can't be bide with that because otherwise I'll keep it, which is so annoying. And you just fill it up. So I do one all blue and then one all brown, and then I can swap them over.
Yeah.
So you get the front. See, detail on this is crazy. And then you get these wonderful die cut. Look at that.
Yes.
Even that.
Fits perfectly.
It's just, that attention to detail's mad, in a good way. So then I thought, right, okay, I've got cut loads of these, and this is one of the fades, and you can see it's got a beautiful, delicate blue. So if I wanted to, you know, I could swap that out and put that one in, and then that could go at the front. So you've got options, and these fade outs do look really beautiful, but you could do a couple and then join them all back to back. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. You do get addicted to these, it's a warning.
Okay.
You do get addicted. I've done them in blue and I've done them in the brown as well. So first thing I do is get your glue on, and I do one front and back. So only a little bit of glue, you don't need a lot, and then you choose whatever you want. Oh, I did do that one, I'll do that one, I'll do the old blues with fade. So that way. And you're thinking, why am I doing that side? Because if you're going to have this like 3D and loose, you're going to see the back. Another tip someone gave me, which is it is valuable, is only glue the tag, the actual bit, this bit, because then it won't spill out, which is a very good idea. So I've got that. Just leave it a second now. Again, this is really sturdy card. This card is a lovely Phil. Our lovely Phil.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love his card. Absolutely love his card. And I've been through a lot of card, and I keep going back to his. And there's a reason for it. And that's because I know it's going to die cut perfectly. The colour's all tone. I'm not just saying that, it really does. And it goes beautifully with all these packs. So first thing is, really fold it double back, fold it again. So you've got a nice, and if you use the bone folder from Cool Cats, it's brilliant, that one. Now on this, my advice is only glue this side, because then your pocket will stay open.
Yeah.
So then we go like this. Sorry, this was me before with all the bits of glue in my hands, but the nice thing is, again, we can do some nice little, just a little bit of stamp. I'm not going to do a lot, I just wanted to show everybody what it looks like. I won't use black, I'll use a nice blue. Because at the end of the day, just looking at this, all I'm showing you is just showing you a tag, and it's hard to see. So again, if you do this first, it's much easier, but I'm just going to go across the bottom.
Lovely. And we've popped those stamps on screen for you.
So
4 sets, Lou, for a very good price indeed.
They are brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant, and they're nice, and they fit with this. They fit with this so well, because these are so, how can I put it without being rude? They're not plain, but they're just so absolutely perfect for using all your stuff with. These are the detail and the classy.
Yeah.
They're really classy. So I've got the nice, oh, I forgot about this. You've got another one, haven't you? So you can keep it like that. You don't need the front on it if you don't want it, and just have that goes in there. So that's one option.
Yeah.
So you can have it like that if you wish, or you can have it where you've got the front that goes on. So I'm going to show, I had to show you both ways because it looks a bit, So just forget the stamps. You don't need to if you've got this on and you'd stamp on this. So you glue the front on, glue that on there, glue that on there. So I've done it the opposite way, and there's that one done. So what you can do now is, I did notice there's another way, you can actually do them like that as well. So you've got a nice little cross design, if you wanted to change them out. So I'll put this one. So we'll go back to the other way now. So if I was to take that off and put that one on.
Cool.
We've got now a lovely sort of seaside-y feel. So I'll just put that in there just to show you. So we've got a lovely seaside-y feel. I could put the light blue on there. So you're really, the colour schemes are totally up to you. I quite like the idea of putting a couple on together and just dropping that down like that. And you've got a lovely little, could do another one as well. And just chop them at the bottom, let them get it right.
Oh, that's a nice idea. So you're gradiating them, if that's the right word.
So
I like that a lot.
I do. And then what you do is, at the end, just chop that off. But you've got a lovely little chevron then, which is even nicer, I think, if you could. And each one of these, like I say, you could have that on there. So that's one. That's decorated or not, I just love it. I love these. Because these you can, to me, they're like playing with things. I love it. And what I've done with mine is I've cut all of them out and I put them all sort of together in a bag, so I can just get all the bits, and then I've got everything I need in that bag, otherwise I lose it all. I just put it down and forget it. So this one is the tag, and again I'm going to go to the back now. And if you don't need to, it'll just show you all the details. If you need to, like on the tags, just get you this one, it'll give you the information down here. My advice is don't just think about the weight of card when you're doing this, because if you're trying to fold something, it can get a bit difficult if you're doing it in 300.
Right.
So now this one, you get all these wonderful reinforcers. When I was looking at it, I was like, oh wow, you've got square, you've got this, you've got that. So have a look at it, and you get, let me get my gigs off, you get 2 squares, you get a round and a nut shape. Now, let me just explain. This one, the round bit, it's like a little edge. So that goes each side of here, folds over, but you get like a really smart edge. Now you also can fold this over and have that over there, like that, if you wish. Or you can have that here, you can have it anywhere you want. It lines up there, and you can tell it's whatever you want. So we've got the front and the back. We've got that and that, it goes like that, sorry. And you can do, again, the gradient. So I've got the dark blue and the light blue. Didn't chop that out, but that's my fault. And if you do a couple, like I said, it's just so much easier because the colours will go. So I'll just show you the two together. And these lines here, this is my old mat. The mat was terrible, so it was picking up everything that was on the mat, so it's not the dyes. So just to tell you that. So we've got the 2 colours, then we get the extra bit for the top. Again, attention to detail.
Nice.
Absolutely. Very, very professional done. And we've got, I thought I had another one, but never mind. I thought I had a light, oh yeah, I've got, there it is. That's why I know I've got it, because I've die cut them 2, so put that one there. If you wanted to, the others from the other set, you can put a little layering over the top. You don't need to just do that, you can put all the others. So here I'll show you, you've got the dark blue circle, you've got a nut shape and the square, so nuts and bolts. So if you want to, you put a couple of these together, and you get some really excellent 3D little embellishments. You also have this wraparound. Now on the wraparound, it's got a crease there and a little edge there, and that just folds there and glues, and that just slips on there. Now if you want to, you can have your ribbon on that if you wish to decorate it It's entirely up to you. Or as I've done, I've just slipped that in there. But I'll put it all together for you. Slip that there, put a little bead on it. Or you can even just put one of the holes from the reinforcers and do it. So let's do it first. Now, I did find that when I was doing it, you can put these either way. You can do it like that. Let me do a blue one for you. Like that, and then put that on. Or you can put that on the top. It's entirely up to you. I quite like it like that. So I'm just going to glue this down.
I do like the contrast of the two tones of blue.
Yeah, I
Really
think
works.
I think when you're using cards, like I say, I'm not going to waste stuff. Really, I'm not going to waste it. So by doing two, you know, I've got double, and I'm not, you know, and it's less effort, less waste. It's just better all round. So that's the edge that it gives, which is really nice. It's like a straight edge. You can make them bigger, and you can make them great for bunting, anything you like that. So now this goes on top of this. Now this sits just over it like that. So neat and tidy.
Yeah,
so neat and tidy. Now if you wanted to, there's nothing to stop you adding a different one. Let's go for this one here. So if I wanted to, I could put that on as well. So there's no...
Oh, that's a nice contrast. I like
there is
that.
beautiful, beautiful. So I'm just going to stick this on. So now, if you wanted to, you can create a pocket by just gluing down the sides. If you're using thinner paper, it is easier because you can manipulate it a little bit easier. Cardstock, obviously, it's got what's it called? Resistance. So here we've got the band. So all I'm going to do is just fold it over. I'll show you with the other one while this waits. Fold that over there. So show you on this light one. You've got the fold there in the middle, the fold there. That goes over, and you can do as many as you want. If you want that, you can do as many as you want, and then you just slip that in that way. She says, I'll do it first and do it on it. Do it either way, but just put that on, and then
Yeah, you
there
ensure
we go.
that it'll slide there.
It does slide on, honestly. It's just I've done it there. There you go. So, and that, remember, that's the thickness of card as well. It's got to take all that into consideration. So it is a good idea to glue it whilst it's on. Don't put glue anywhere on the thing because you won't be able to move it, but then that will give it a little bit of space for resistance and movement.
Yeah.
So I've got that on there. You can, if you want, you know, even put a little tag on there, a little nut and bolt on there. So I've got that in the blue. I'm going to put that on now. It's got two sides to it. It's got that side or the point side. So I'm just going to slip that in there. And then what I could do is just put contrast on there and a contrast on there. I think sometimes the little tiny details are the things that make it look so professional. Like we always say, don't we, homemade or handmade. There's a big difference, isn't there, of how you work. So I'm putting this nut thing on here. I'm sorry, it's got a better name than a nut thing, but
A nut I'll go with nut thing.
yeah, nut thing. You know what I mean, right? So I'm putting one on there as well, and they all line up. You've got and I've got the dark blue and light blue to go together. So we've got that one as well. So again, doing two. These are great for my journal. I put my journal. These are like little notepads. I'd love to put one of them. My friend's got one of those lovely Philipot, and I think it's where you print out a picture straight away, and they're only little, and you do it, they're instant, and you can pop one of them on.
Oh, that would be
like a
nice.
little picture, yeah.
Oh, you mean like the Polaroid cameras?
Yeah, like them, yeah, they're really cool, aren't they? I'm like, oh, wow, I want one of them. Now, I haven't got any of the others die cut, but what I can show you is this. If you do want me to do this now,
I can do.
can you do a quick review?
What would Ross in my ear? What do you fancy? We'll stay with you then, if that's all right.
So I've got the other one. I'm going to use a few bits from all of them to show you that they all work together. So this is a great colour craft card, and again, it really helps you to see how good those wonderful score lines are that don't break through. But please remember, again, you are working with thick card like this. There's going to be a resistance. There's going to be, you know, take that consideration when you're gluing. These are all things you do have to think about. But again, fold them up. So fold them up into a nice neat corner. It's all mitered for you, it's all done. And then all you do is fold that way and that way. Now, you can, if you've got thinner card, fold it all up again and make another envelope.
Yeah.
So you've got a wonderful little envelope with a lid on it. And it's a little bit thick, this card, really, but you can do this with it because it's all made for it. And you get that.
Oh, that's cute.
So you don't think you can do that with it, so that you open it up, then you've got these two and you've got the cards that go with it.
Got
and
you.
It look absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
But you can do the same as we've just done. Just glue this, tiny bit on this. But I just like the idea of getting all these stuff from the ephemera. So if I'm looking at this, I'd look at the, where's it gone? This one, I'd sort of get all this theme here and just show you what I mean. Take a bit more time than me. I'm faffing a bit, so they don't line up. But just take a little bit of time to line them up. You do get, with this one, you do get the backgrounds and that. I'm just skipping that little bit. And you get the die cuts to cut the little sleeves that go in it. And they're like, I've got them here actually, let me get them out for you. They're like little, no I haven't, yeah I have. They're like, there's a little one there, they've got like a scalloped edge or there's just like a tagged edge. So they are pretty, really lovely. No, I haven't, I've got them over there somewhere. So, got that. We look at the papers now and we think, right, flamingos. So, we look at the back. Now, all these work brilliantly because you've got this craft card in there, you can put all these on and you've got these wonderful little sayings in it. So these all will fit into here. So little tags that go in it. And I just think you've got so many things you can sort of, oh look at that, it's brilliant. Like a little camera. And then all you do, pick the ones you want and then put them on here. Or saving that, you get the die cuts in it and they allow you to make the little tags. But I'm saying you can use them all together. Right, there's a blue one there and that's that. So if you want to do a quick...
I can.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Indeed.
And I'll try and find the others.
Now what I've done, bless you, now you've got two options. What I've done actually is turn the die packaging around, because what I really like about Studio Light is they put inspiration on the back for you. So there you can see some lovely ideas of how you can do these envelopes. All the instructions are on there. Obviously you can watch on rewind with these dies. I'll just turn them back around again. So this one is the, oh sorry, let me do it. Okay, I'll turn it back. I thought we'd done both. My apologies. There we go, see that one. There you go. So these are both from the scalloped option. Let's turn those around. This one is currently in the lead of the two. Not by much, but it is in the lead. And then the second option is your geometric. And again, I've turned them around. Oh, what? Which one do you like? This one, top one in the geometric, Ross says. Nice little wallet. And then on the other one, you can just see the inspiration there. I really like the little diamondy shapes on that frame. I think that looks really cool. Nice. And then you'll see dotted around, we've got some lovely examples. I'm just going to swizzle these around as well. And there we go. So there's that wallet. I really like that. It's cool, isn't it? Oh, what about cutting that in a faux leather and literally making a little wallet? Do we? I did not realise this. We have faux leather on the show. Didn't even realise. I must be psychic. And we've got the antique or the pastels. Oh, that's a beautiful sample, isn't it? Love those soft colours, really do. Oh, here we go. We might as well show them. Oh, those are the antiques. That is £14.96, £5 saving, 937331. And then we might as well show you the pastels, just while we're here. You're getting two sheets in each colour, so that's 8 in total. Again, another £5 saving, £14.96, 342997. So then just coming back to the one-day special, having a look at a few more of our samples that are dotted around. Can I open this one again? I really like this one.
I can show you the little things when you've done that.
Oh, okay, will
That
do.
fit on here in a, if you want to.
Oh, yeah, we've got
Found it.
literally a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Love that. Okie dokie. Each option has a massive £18 saving. That's very good. We've taken it to £34.98. You go for either the scalloped option or the, thank you, geometric option. Item number for either option is 786143. You've got about a minute and a half.
Oh, right, great stuff. Well, the layers you get for these little tags are superb. You get one with the scalloped edge there, but this scalloped edge actually fits on top of that if you wish. You've got this wonderful, which I think it's just on its own, it's beautiful. And they fit snug in there. So I've glued that on there, but you could easily, just show you there, put that fits on there, and then that fits on there. So you can have it plain, or really, really layered and textured, and I just think it's so elegant. I won't glue that. It's so elegant, and then it all goes together, and that's when you get your little enforcers, and you do the same there, and a little ring round that, and you won't believe that when you open it up, all these wonderful little tags and pockets are inside. And again, they all work together. They work with all the other things as well.
It's like a nice little surprise when you open it up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Lovely
great.
stuff.
It's great for gift cards, that.
Yeah. Nice. So you're going to be back in an hour's time?
Yes, in an hour.
Excellent.
Yeah, if you'll have me.
Of course we will. Always, always. Once more then, details on screen for your one-day special options. You can either go for the scalloped or you can go for the geometric. £34.98, £18 saving. Here's the website, just quickly to flash this up. Don't forget we've got those paper pads, pick and mixes, tag dies, they're there. You can buy them individually should you wish. Oh, there's loads for you to have a little look at. Alphabet dies, all sorts. So do have a little peruse for what you might like. Thanks, Lou.
Thank you. See you later.
Good stuff. Right then, I'm going to hot foot it to the other side of the studio. See you in 3 minutes' time.